Oh, interesting. All right. Good evening, everyone. Dr. Randall Gates, board certified chiropractic neurologist, also a chiropractic physician at Gates Brain Health. Tonight I'm talking about, am I getting enough protein on a vegan diet? This is a common question I get from patients who are on a vegetarian diet. I think there's a lot of information about protein relative to how much protein we need to be getting. And some of that's accurate, some of it's not. A lot of it really depends on what you're doing in terms of exercise and activity and such. So basically, if you are an athlete, if you are training for a bodybuilding show, if you are training for a CrossFit competition or a strongman competition or a powerlifting competition, then you probably need more protein than is typically described in the biochemistry textbooks. Most of the biochem textbooks I have used say the average adult needs about 40 to 60 grams of protein a day, which is really not much. If you're having a large steak, so to speak, you're easily going to get that much protein without question. However, once you get into the bodybuilding or fitness world, a lot of people are going to say you need upwards of 300 grams of protein a day, which is a lot of protein. And so that is why you see individuals consuming 3 to 4 steaks a day and protein shakes and chicken breasts because they're trying to supplement their body with that amount of protein. You also have to consider not only how much someone is exercising or lifting weights in an intensive fashion, but also are they taking performance enhancing agents that may be increasing protein replication within muscle cells. And so they may have a different protein need than someone who's not taking performance enhancing agents, in my experience. With that being said, I have done a strongman competition as a vegan at that time. I thought I was just vegetarian, but I was vegan. And I did it just consuming pea protein and other vegetable sources. And so I was able to deadlift a car at that time and pick up some heavy things and run around with them as a vegan. So there's a lot of discussion online about the documentary The Game Changers and the vegan strongman versus strongmen who are not vegan. And what I would say is that if you look at the Tennessee Titans, I think their defense at that time, a lot of them, I think 8 of them were vegan. So I think you certainly can play sports at a high level on a vegan diet. I think one wants to be very cognizant of vegan sources of glucosamine and chondroitin, or vegan sources to promote healthy collagen. I think that's where a lot of people may fall short, particularly when you're doing something really strenuous. It's not to say that somebody can't be vegan and very successful. I think the weightlifter Ilya Ilin in Olympic weightlifting, just because we're talking about protein, he was a vegan when he was winning several of his medals. He went on to get a performance enhancing drug ban, but that's neither here nor there, because a lot of people get that in the weightlifting world. So nonetheless, he was a vegan and competing at a top level. So what does it really boil down to? So if you're the average American and you're not taxing your body too much, then probably consuming around 40 to 60 grams of pea protein, which is considered a pea protein, a day is very feasible through protein shakes. If you are a vegan and you're trying to do strongman, or you're trying to do something like powerlifting competition, then you may want to really up your pea protein intake. And hello to everyone who's joining, and I'm going to say thank you so much for joining Hope Call as well. So yes, thank you so much. And I hope all of you are staying healthy this time of year. And yeah, so basically the point is, if you're doing some really strenuous physical exercise, you probably want to really increase your pea protein if you're a vegan. And if you are not hitting the gym extremely hard, then I would say, probably 40 to 60 grams of pea protein a day seems to be sufficient based on most of the biochemistry knowledge. So let me see here. Hello to everyone who joined. I want to say thank you so much. So yeah, so that's it, everyone. I tried to do the broadcast on polycystic ovarian syndrome last night. I don't know why YouTube's kind of working, kind of not, and my connection. So I'll probably do that one tomorrow as well as another broadcast. I'll do a double header hopefully tomorrow. So be well, have a good night, and talk to you soon. Oh, what is the best supplement for leaky gut? It depends on the situation, but I would say for leaky gut, I like Repairvite from Apex. Also, something that's rich in glutamine seems to be the gold standard out there for healing leaky gut syndrome, as it's termed. I don't like that term, but that's the term that's used in literature. Bile acids are actually gaining a lot of notoriety right now relative to leaky gut, so you may want to look into bile acids. You may want to look into ways to normalize the microbiome either through diet or supplements, because the inflammation produced by these gut bacteria lots of times can be the genesis for leaky gut. So things like berberine are really good, or Atrantil is gaining a lot of notoriety. Atrantil was actually, it's a supplement created by a GI specialist, and it has quebracho extract in it, and it's been shown to actually get rid of excessive bacterial overgrowth. So those are my takes, and again, I hope you all have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Okay.